Hey guys, how's it going? My name's always and welcome back to Modded Terraria. Oh boy, it has been a while since we've played this, because of, well, some valid reasons. But before we get into too much, I have been out here kind of exploring, trying to get some stuff for today's episode, and I decided, you know what, there's a hive cyst right here, we're gonna take it on. Why not? Let's kill another one of these guys. There is a lot of changes to what's going on with the modded series. And one thing to kind of note is that, well, there's a lot of changes to this. So, what has happened in the past little bit? So Terraria updated, as you guys probably already know, to 1.4, and as such, well, the modded stuff didn't. It's gonna be a while before the modded stuff gets to 1.4, which for me is no big deal. I don't really care too much one way or another. It's just a matter of kind of getting things to work. And I've had the issue here lately of not being able to get the mods to work. There was a couple mods that just would not work with the current mod loader, which is its own separate thing now, which is kind of cool. And it's officially supported, so that's also really neat. But it has been a little bit since, like, I needed to update some stuff, and I went ahead and updated all the mods, and that has caused some changes. So we'll see a couple of them here soon, but yeah, for the most part, nothing too major has changed. The biggest thing is I couldn't actually do anything because one of the mods that was broken was, ooh, heal. Go ahead and buff. One of the mods that was broken was actually the magic storage, which that's not a good thing to have broken. This guy is taking a good while to die. We are getting some health back, which is nice. But I figured let's kill this guy again. It's been a while since we fought. We only fought this guy once, and I figured it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so there's a couple mods that are a little bit changed. For the most part, as far as I can tell, nothing is broken seriously. There's a couple things from Calamity that is, well, not working / broken, but not that big of a deal. But yeah, so cool. There we go. We got our treasure bag. We got paper tubes. That is something new. Contains blueprints to some random pre-hard mode accessory used to unlock. So we actually just got a new NPC that I think has something to do with that. Also is... okay, those are essences that we can pick up. Blank cliffs. Always nice to find. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back home. Actually, no. Let's get out of this area. AKA the corruption, so that we can potentially, you know, not have too much issues. I've noticed some new mobs. I don't know if they are brand new or anything, but they're new to me, so that's something else to kind of keep in mind. But yeah, so one of the big things is the recipe browser seems to be a little bit better. It doesn't lag nearly as much and is a little bit more friendly with the interface. It seems it just acts a little bit better. It might just be my imagination, I don't know. But we still have all this stuff. There is new things. There are new things that we need to kind of deal with for our checklist. There are new mini bosses, and it looks at stuff like we need to redo the blood moon. Wow, the mud balloon, the blood moon, and we need to do an acid rain. I don't know why it didn't track those before. Now it does. The dark mage is another one that's in the old one's army. No big deal though. But something interesting is we have a boss log, which gives us different like records on stuff. Tells us all about the loots they drop, as well as spawning information, and this is for everything. So I think this is part of the checklist, but I don't know. There is something. There's an illusionist that randomly appears in the dungeon, and some of the stuff for this, by the way, is broken. Also, I don't know why this guy is like bookmarked. And then we can also get some collectibles, spawning info. Yeah, so there's a lot of really cool things. But yeah, so for any of these guys, so anything we fought already, the records are going to be blank. It doesn't know that we have actually fought them. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what mod gives us this, but it'll be kind of easy to see what the bosses drop. We can collect stuff from the bosses. It tells us how to get things and whatnot. I wonder if we look at something, an event that we've actually done. Yeah, so it shows the stuff that comes out, and we can kind of see some of the other neat things. Spawning info, kill counts. Those are also there, which is cool. Ooh, items. Let's get our money trough. And let's quick stack. And we're going to deposit all of it. So, what is that bloody thing? Oh, it's just blood. Okay, that would make sense. Anyways, we're going to go into the dungeon for a little bit. See what we can find down here. If we can find the rare boss. We don't have any tracking stuff, rare mobs or anything like that, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. But yeah, so there is a couple of new things when it comes to like we can no longer buy a couple of potions, and I think that will be changed once we progress a little bit. The potion in particular that I can't seem to find is the Zerg potion, which is very powerful, but I also understand if it's not available, that makes sense, because it is so powerful. But let's hang out in the dungeon for a little bit, and big bone. I just want to see if we can't find Shambler. We get shambled. Alright, so there is plenty of stuff to do. We're not going to get to the Wall of Flesh today, just because I honestly don't want to go into hard mode yet. I'm still waiting on that. So we have some clocks. You know what? There's got to be some, like... We've got to be able to get some cool stuff. Let's get the money trough out. And I want to see, do we have any sort of, like... No, we don't have any shine potions or anything like that. We got some Knight's Alloy, which is nice. But yeah, so I should mention that since the modded stuff is working again, expect to see this along with the journey mode. We're going to be playing the 1.4 journey mode stuff as well. We're going to continue that series. No plans to not. Basically, we're just going to have more Terraria on the channel. I am okay with that for the most part. It can be a little bit tedious sometimes to prep all this stuff. And like, we'll get back to the Shadow Slugger. We'll get back to the other things at some point. There is a lot of angry bones down here. We'll get back to like the old series of the hard mode, expert mode rather. We'll get to the master mode eventually. Whoa, there's a like minotaur, and there is an illusionist. So let's heal up for one. And we do need to figure out where the illusionist is. Raging Minotaur. Finally died. What did that say? Illusionist is no longer after you. Oh no. That's not good. So I don't know where the illusionist was. I don't know if mini bosses don't typically have any sort of like map presence. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I don't think we'll be able to find the illusionist easily with that, but let's see if we can't get them to spawn again. Ooh, a shinobi blade. Rogue damage. So there is a new, like, there's a lot of new stuff from Calamity in particular. Calamity went through a lot of changes, and that's fine. We'll just have to figure out things. One of the big things, though, is I briefly mentioned this, but the ow, don't stand on those. What are they called? The just take all that. The like information from the bosses, that's broken. So we have thorns. We have a clothier voodoo doll. That's actually really rare. All right, so we are close to dying. Let's go ahead and heal. We can heal. Yeah, Clothier Voodoo Doll is actually really nice. That's something we can... What? What? Proficiency? Okay, that's new. Like I said, there's a lot of new things. The little documents that the bosses drop are broken. I don't know if those are being removed or not, but they're not quite working in this, so I don't know. That's not like that big of a deal. It's something that I kind of liked, but if it's not something that's going to be in the mod anymore, it's kind of whatever. But we need to get some better armor and stuff, better weapons and all that kind of stuff, so we can kill the slime god. That's kind of my like next goal. Let's do all that. And is that a night owl potion? Sure. That'll help a little bit with how dark it is. So let's grab that, get another summon dude, and just annihilate all these guys that we can. Magic weapon proficiency. I wish I knew how to check that. Masterful, Singwing Strike. Yeah. We've already kind of like dealt with some of this stuff. So I really, oh no. I really don't know, like, what's the point of it? Ooh, what did he drop? He dropped something. Elephant gun. Cool. Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just come down here. and kind of hide for a second. Let's get our money trough. Kill this guy. Cool. So we'll quick stack everything. That'll give us a little bit more space. And yeah, there is a lot of things going on here, but we're dead. That's what's going on. Alright, so let's go ahead and just kind of regroup a little bit. We'll come after... Oh, hey, that's new too. We'll come back after the stuff another time. I did get a new NPC, the Tinkerer, who is right there. This guy. Alexander. So, this is something else that's new. You can get, like, various things. So, ooh, what's that? We got a Minotaur skull. So basically more minion stuff. Oh my gosh. I just want to... Okay, I guess I can't. Let's get away from him. I don't know why he wants to talk to me instead of the pig. Instead of letting me talk to the pig. Anyways, Alexander. Let's see, combat. What? We use this to unlock it. That is gigantic. New accessory blueprint. Ask the tinkerer about making it. So we have a tackle box. Cool. So I'm going to take a guess and think that we can just have this guy make us a bunch of different things. Shiny red balloons. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. We get these paper tubes from wherever. We then can make, like, we use them. We unlock different things. That is something we need to fix real quick. There's a hole in our wall. And I wonder if... Nope. Please destroy these. Was anybody living there? Yeah, okay. So it didn't seem to matter. I really wonder why that happened, but whatever. Let's go deal with our inventory a little bit. So we can... Is there anything here that we want to look at? We have elephant gun. Fire darts have their size and pierce increased. Cool. A handgun, midnight oil. The Minotaur skull. Staff of Necrosteocytes. Summon small skeletons. 35 summon damage. Is that better than this? Oh, wow. It is. So, oh my gosh, he's kind of adorable. Skeletons leave behind bone cells as they move. Cool. Shinobi Blade, the Clothier Voodoo Doll, which we can use to basically summon Skeletron again. So let's go ahead and deposit all of that. Let's quick stack all of that and start collecting all of this stuff again. So one of the big things that we're going to want to do, yeah, as you can see, all of these are the knowledge items, and the torn notes look different. This is something for the jeweler, which we'll worry about later, but the Calamity mod gave us these, like, information things. That is broken. So, I don't know if that'll be fixed or not, but it's something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and open the treasure bag. We got a bunch of things. Now, theoretically, if we look at our boss log for the Hive Mind, if we look at loot, it'll tell us which of the loots we've collected from them, which is actually kind of cool. And if we deposit all this stuff, which I think we can, 22 magic. Okay. We deposit all that stuff. It should still have it marked off. Awesome. So we can start collecting just a ton of things. Now, can we get accessories? I want to see if we have anything cool. But let's go ahead and, for the remainder of today's episode, there's the illusionist, the corpse bloom. There is something. There is the giant clam that we could go fight, and he drops some cool stuff, including Poseidon. That does a lot of damage. But hey, the blood moon's rising, so let's go to our corrupted bunny. Cool. Let's head over here to our little area. And we should be able to kill everything here. We'll get a bunch of drops, and we can see quite literally what all we're going to, like... Ooh, that's new. Engorged eye. That's creepy looking. But yeah, we can do a blood moon, I guess. I wasn't planning on this today, but hey, we're going to try to fill out the boss log. I think that'd be kind of cool. Try to get all the drops from all the bosses. Why not? That sounds like fun. Blood orb? What is that? It's a material. Blood fire. We've seen that before. Unholy shards. Alright, so you know what? Let's just hang out here and shoot things. So real quick, I want to see if we go to Blood Moon. So we're currently doing that. Alright, it already knows that we have the money drop. Pouncing eyeball, that is creepy looking. So, yeah, this is a thing. Something is throwing spears. That's got to be one of these NPCs. And looks like we're getting a lot of things. Something attacking us, spiders. Always like really weird things happening in this. That's kind of cool. Like I like the idea that there's a little bit more information now on what all we can get and whatnot. But what I was going to do was say, let's go head out to the ocean and see if we can't find a giant clam in the water. But obviously, we have a blood moon. This will be fine. So there is... Basically, we just need to kind of survive here. It's not that big of a deal. Blood moon's not that dangerous. We got another plague. We have a bloody zombie arm. I think that might be new. I want to see if we can get a patchwork, because that is a mini boss. There is so music box. Okay, so spawn info. We can spawn it in. Kill counts. It doesn't count the modded stuff, which, to be fair, is not that surprising. Because with the Blood Moon especially, there's so many things. Abomination, that was cool. There is still the patchwork dude that we can defeat if we find one, which could be cool. Now, I did want to make some new armor, and I think we probably still will today. It's just going to be a matter of waiting out the night and then going and doing that. Because the armor we have isn't bad. Remember, we're not actually using the meteor armor, we're using the Florian armor. And it's not bad, not at all, but it could be better. We're gonna try the jungle armor if we have all the stuff for it, just to see what it's like. And yeah, kind of the idea is I still want to try to beat the slime god before we go into hard mode, but that might be difficult. Alright. So, real quick, I want to... what did I want to do? There is the patchwork. He will spawn randomly during the blood moon. He drops a couple of things, and we haven't seen him, so I wonder if there is another enemy that I wonder if he counts as a mini boss. I haven't really looked all that closely, to be honest. But we'll look here in a second. Vitality Stone. The other thing I want to do is I want to see what these blood orbs are actually used for. So let's just... Hey, we got another money trough. Great. How long did I spend trying to find that? Alright, so what are these blood orbs used for? Looks like... Oh, right. We knew that. They make any of the potions given enough of them. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to see was... Not map. Boss log. Oh my gosh, please stop. I don't see anything that says anything about the one dude, the flesh golem, so I think he's just a bonus thing. Not really important. Okay. But yeah, maybe we'll make a goal for this series to finish the boss log completely. That is to get all of the drops from all of the bosses, and whatnot. That could be kind of cool. Maybe? I don't know. It sounds like it wouldn't be awful. I'm a little bit of a completionist, so it certainly wouldn't be a terrible thing to do. But, like, we do have to kind of decide, like, are we going to stick with magic for the most of this run? Are we going to switch over to, like, a melee build? Or are we going to do more range, summons? Like, I don't think we're going to specialize in anything at any point, but currently, magic seems to be kind of what we have a lot of, so might as well use it. We do have some good weapons in general, but, like, might as well use what we have. Alright, so the blood moon is almost over. And yeah, we're gonna get plenty of money from this, which is good because we were kind of low. And there's a flesh golem. Where is he? There he is. The flesh golem is actually not that bad. He's pretty weak. And we defeated him, so... I've only seen a couple of patchworks, though, so that is something to keep in mind. What else do we have? We have magnifying glass, that's kind of cool. We have... Did we have some, like, unholy... just the unholy shards. I thought it said unholy lenses. I was confused. But I'm not really seeing much of anything else currently. And let's just kill all these guys. Alright, cool. So we should be almost done with this. We got another money trough, I swear. That's really annoying to me. I worked so hard to try to get those. Another abomination. Blood moon falls past the horizon. I guess that's just telling me that it's over. Okay, let's go make the armor if we can, and then I think we'll probably call the episode there. Not much else to do currently, so yeah, let's just go ahead and deposit all of that. And if we go to the crafting, can we make the jungle armor? So the jungle hat, the shirt, and the pants. So if we put that on, the set bonus is reduced magic usage, and it's slightly better. So let's actually switch these. So if we switch this, we are at 19 defense. Our set bonus is increased damage and increased movement speed. We get some critical strike, maximum mana. It's not bad, but if we put on the jungle, we're up to 20 defense, and we get magical critical strike, lots of mana, looks like 80 more mana, and then reduced mana usage. So I don't know if it's better or not. We'll see, but it certainly isn't worse. Let's quick stack all that. We get another platinum coin, and yeah, so kind of the plan from here is I am going to kind of look at what all we can get our hands on. We might want to get staff defense. That's right. We have that. We have angry worm staff. I think what we want to do, most of our stuff is pretty good. Let's go talk to the Tinkerer and see if we can't make our zapper a little bit better and our staff. I don't know what is like the best thing for summon stuff. I never did figure that one out. Deadly seems good. And the zapper, I think what we want for that is ruthless, not weak, not agile, staunch. That's not bad. Forceful, don't want that. Awful. Strong. Unreal. Unreal is good. So we have some good things. And I think legendary is what we want. Obviously. So yeah, the real question is, that is armored. We can get warding, angry, arcane. We don't really want arcane. Let's get menacing. Sure. We don't want violent. Let's try to get defense. And there is some new prefixes because of all the mods, but violent, spiked, jagged, fleeting, quick, intrepid, violent. I don't want violent. Precise. My gosh, we're gonna just use all of our gold. Angry, no. Guarding. Guarding isn't bad, we can do better. Hard is not good. We want, what is the term? It's warding. Guarding isn't bad though. We can go a little bit more. Armored? Armored is fine. We'll live with armored. That's 3 more defense. So more defense, more defense, more defense. That's kind of the key. What? Oh. So Thorium has some things that are gone. I'm not going to touch those right now. I'm just going to leave them for the time being. But anything else like that, we'll just kind of make sure that everything works and whatnot. Hopefully it does. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, I will tell you guys what. I'm going to end up the episode off here. Next time we're going to take on the Slime God again, hopefully defeat him this time, and finish getting ready for, well, hard mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!